Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Debbie. Today I'm coming to you with another pick a card reading. This is our 7-day forecast. What's the energy happening for you, around you? Today we are doing 4 piles. I don't usually do 4 piles, but I felt called to do 4 today. So let's go ahead and look at the piles. Um, they will also be on today's thumb nail picture, but I don't know if you'll be able to, how well you'll be able to see them. Anyway, so let's go ahead and introduce the piles. Pile 1 is the Modern Witch Tarot and is the sign of, is this Capricorn? Let me see. I'm not sure, so, because I think that's actually another symbol. Hold on, let's roll again. All right, Libra. So pile 1 is Modern Witch Tarot with the Libra as the dice. Pile 2 is number 3 on the dice. So this could be your 3rd house. This could be Gemini. You could be a life path 3. This is pile 2, and this is the Lovely Ladies Tarot. Pile 3 is the Wild Unknown tarot deck, and the number 10 on there. So that could be Capricorn, your 10th house. Life path 1, you could be born on the 10th. Could be born in October. Pile 4 is North Node on the dice, and this is the what is this called? The Mystic Soul Tarot. Okay, so you can go ahead and pause the video right here if you need more time to decide. And the rest of us are going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. We're going to start out with tarot. Okay. You also had got the zodiac sign of Libra. You also can take Capricorn into consideration if you want to, because I think that was Capricorn, but I'm not sure. I know Capricorn and Leos, to me, their zodiac symbols are like hard to remember. Then you have the sign of Virgo as well. I just rolled and got Virgo. So any of those houses that may represent those signs for you as well could be relevant. I'm getting something about service. That's a lot. Because Capricorn, earth signs, remind me of service and working, especially Capricorn and Virgo. So yeah, 4 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Empress. Service. So maybe somebody is offering you a service this week and you're not really sure. Like, it may sound too good to be true, or somebody may be asking you to barter a service. Like, if you know how to do something, they may be offering you something in exchange for one of your services. You could be like, I'm getting a nanny, I'm getting a hairdresser, hairstylist, or barber, an esthetician, a masseuse. Maybe even you cook or bake. Like, somebody could be wanting you to either make meals for them or provide like a catering service. But I don't know if you exactly want what they're offering. Yeah, the Hangman. Like, you're not so sure, like it's an equal bartering, or you're wondering is this too good to be true? Like maybe you really needed something done. Let's just say some work at your house, right? Excuse me. And the person finds out that you do this service that they're in need of as well. And um, they ask you, would you like to, exchange services? And you're like, is this too good to be true? Like, I've been like praying or asking for help with, I don't know, maybe you're having like a plumbing issue or like a roofing, like some type of work at your house is what is standing out to me the most. Um, you also may be getting recognized for your gifts this week, and somebody wants to offer you a position of some kind, but it's like you're not expecting it, or you never thought about being able to use your gifts in this way. All of a sudden, as soon as I start doing your pile, though, like my throat is acting up all of a sudden. So it may have something to do with because you spoke up. Maybe you don't really speak about things that you're able to do or with services that you do. This may not even be something you do for a living. Like it may be just something that you do as a hobby, something for yourself. So maybe you never even thought about offering it to the masses. Yeah, you have Three of Cups, Tower, and High Priestess. This could very well be spiritual work as well. But yeah, something about you somebody wanting some services from you. Maybe it may find you online, or they may see, let's say you post something that you do. And you just was like, not even bragging, not even trying to like sell anything. You just post it. Let's say, for instance, you crochet, okay, and you made yourself a nice like blanket or sweater or something. You just posted like, oh, look, this is my latest project that I just finished. I'm so proud of myself. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. And then somebody is like, oh wow, that is really, really nice. Like I was looking for something similar to that. Like I wanted to get my grandma or somebody a blanket. I don't know. And you're like, okay, well, I kind of feel like you downing yourself. Maybe because whatever this is that you do it at a leisure. You do it just for your own, entertainment. And maybe you're worried about offering this to the masses because you're like, I don't even know if I can get this out as fast as you want it. Like it maybe took me 5 months to make this blanket or whatever, I don't know how fast I can actually get it to you. But also, yeah, I really feel like you are being set up by spirit for this thing. Like this is something you've been working on behind the scenes for a while, and now it's something is coming to fruition for you. You've been watering your garden, so now the flowers are ready to bloom. The tomatoes are ready to pick. Something, but you didn't intend it to be more than just a thing for yourself. That's what I'm getting. Pineapples could be relevant. I don't know how, but maybe that's a favorite fruit or a favorite flavoring of something that you offer. If it's like food based. Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups. I feel like you're gonna have some imposter syndrome about this thing, but I don't feel like you need to fear. If this is something that ends up going viral that you offer, just be honest with people. Cap it at a certain amount of orders or something. Like, I'm a one person show. I don't even have a business set up for this. Give me some time to pull this all together. Yeah, it's giving you're feeling overwhelmed, but like grateful all at the same time because you just did not expect to be able to make money from this. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Like you were barely getting by. And then you become some type of viral sensation or something, and then all of a sudden you're in the Ten of Pentacles. Like, it happens overnight. Well, at least it appears that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is something you've been working on for a while. You get the Seven of Pentacles here. Why is the Tower here? King of Swords. Okay, a King of Swords could be significant in this thing. Maybe that's the person that kind of discovers you. Now, I'm also seeing another storyline here with these cards. It's coming up as some type of love story. I feel like some of you have been with somebody for a significant amount of time. And then they kind of lay some type of bomb on you, or something comes out about them. I feel like they're coming to you. Like, I feel like it's something they can't really hide anymore. I almost feel like it's weighing them down. Like, they want to tell you because they want it off of their chest. Like, they really feel guilty about something. Three of Cups is here, so it could be about a third party. Why is the High Priestess here? Yeah, Five of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Pentacles. Like, I feel like this person has been trying to show you that they're becoming better, but it's like, no, they backslid on something here with the Page of Swords, Five of Swords, King of Pentacles. It could be if this person had some type of addiction, they may have relapsed or something like that. If they were a known player or something, but they were, you felt like they had changed, they were on a straight and narrow for a little while, they may tell you that they actually slipped up. It could have been with a baby mother or an ex or something. I kind of feel like it's a relief to you, because, I mean, you're still going to be hurt, but I feel like it's a relief to you because you've been feeling like you don't know, like you've been feeling like this person was holding back something on you, and maybe you felt bad because you were like, maybe, am I holding on to old issues, old problems? Am I just in my head too much? And when you find out that, yes, this person was holding something back on you, it kind of makes you relieved, because you're like, okay, it was my intuition trying to tell me to look for a red flag or something. But then also you feel relieved because you're like, okay, I now know, yes, the answer is time for me to move on from this relationship. Maybe you have been going back and forth with yourself, like something doesn't feel right. I know they say they're getting better or they promise to change, but it feels like something is still not right to me. And yes, by this coming to revelation, you feel like, okay, I was right. Sadly, but I was right, and now I know, so now I can move on. I have a definitive answer about this relationship. And you have Eight of Swords here at the bottom in reverse, which is like making me feel like, yeah, I no longer have to be stuck and wondering, am I not giving this person a fair chance? I promised to give them a second chance, and they promised to get better, but they're not holding up their end of the deal, and you weren't really sure if this was true. Okay, so your intuition and your gut was telling you the right thing. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Now you know how to proceed on. You can move on with your life. Okay. Yeah, the Star. Ace of Wands and the Star. Yeah, the Four of Wands in reverse. So this was like throwing your stability off somehow, and now it is going to be shifting for you because you no longer have this doubt. Okay, it's not keeping you stagnant anymore. Again, same thing. If this is a hobby, I feel like both stories can be true for who's watching. This may be going on simultaneously in your life, where you get an opportunity at the same time as you moving away from this relationship. Okay. Let me just pull a love oracle card, and then we'll move on to see if there's any other messages for you. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. Yeah, that might have been why, like, my throat chakra was, like, all of a sudden, like, bothering me as soon as I started with this pile. Like, this person has been, like, just hearing how soft I feel like you talk to this person, or how caring you talk to this person. It was affecting them because they knew that they were hiding this thing from you. So it was like really bothering them. Like I said, I feel like this person is coming forward with their own dirt because they can no longer take the guilt of holding it in anymore. We are living two separate lives. Yeah, like you're on one path, they're on another. They're not in the same lane as you are, okay? And it's time for you guys to go on your own path. I don't know if this is over for good. Maybe both of you just need to go off and, find something else right now in life. But yeah, if it's meant to be, I guess it could come back around. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. Yeah, so this person has like insecurity wounds. But also I can feel like that could be pointing to, like I said, about this hobby. Like this was just something you were doing for yourself. You didn't think that you were so great at it. You just did it and you liked it. And then you draw in all this attention for this thing that you do, or this product that you create. And it's like, wow, I didn't know that this was such an attractive thing that I was doing. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. Yeah, so this person, I feel like they're coming forward and telling you what's been going on with them, and also let you know, like, I need to go get my life together. And I don't want to hold you up anymore. I don't want you to feel like you're waiting and waiting and waiting and don't know if something is going to really come about in this relationship. So yeah, that's what I got for that part. Let's see if there's anything else Spirit wants to tell you, pile one. And then we will close it out with a angel message for you, and then move on to the next pile. You shuffle this up real good. Anything else for pile one, Spirit? The Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. I feel like we're definitely moving into like a self-care, a more peaceful part of your life this week. Like you're leaving a lot behind. Yeah, High Priestess in the World and 8 of Cups in reverse. Like you're no longer accepting less. I feel like you're ready to fill up your own cup. You're not even worried about finding anybody else to fill up your cup. And you're like, I'm not accepting less. I really feel like you're opening up to yourself this week, pile one. I feel like once you do this, there's going to be a lot of opportunities, not just this one that may be coming this week. You got a King of Cups, Yeah, I feel like you're on your way to just feeling more emotionally stable. Because I feel like whatever was going on in this relationship, it was making you feel unstable, which was making probably other things in your life feel unstable. Seven of Cups, the Sun, the Lovers, yeah, and the Hangman. You're surrendering to whatever life is bringing to you now. You're just focused on your happiness, your balance, feeling emotionally in control of yourself, and then we'll go. You got the bottom, the Ten of Cups. Okay, yeah, you're not like, I'm no longer accepting Eight of Cups. Okay, not even Nine of Cups. I want Ten of Cups. You know, and it starts right here by filling up this first cup, which is your cup. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull an angel message for you guys, and we'll move on. I feel like moving on is your okay, so you got change in direction at the bottom. Obviously you definitely taking a change in direction, and you got perfect timing, Cupid, and the wedding. Now, of course, wedding could be literal, right? But I feel like for you it's a perfect time for you to reunite with yourself, to renew a contract with yourself, renew a contract between you and spirit. And the timing couldn't be any more perfect because you're very attractive right here with the Cupid card. You were calling in things that align with your heart, okay? So I'm going to read each card quickly. Wedding. Marriage is a union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith and love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, and dearest one. Okay. Yeah, in faith and love and the dearest one. I really do feel like that's about your relationship with spirit. Cupid, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, and waking your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered the reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Yeah. I feel like maybe pile one, you could have had some codependency going on with you and this person, and now you're opening yourself up to other forms of love. It's not just about romantic love, it's about loving on yourself, loving on whatever this hobby or something that's flourishing for you, maybe even loving more on your friendships. But yeah, it's showing you other ways to love on yourself besides being in a relationship with somebody, okay? Perfect timing. Now's the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate. All the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Yep. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pile One. Thank you for coming by today and sharing your energy with me. I hope this turns out well for you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to comment below if it resonated for you. And I'll see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, Pile Two. I don't know what Pile One was at. But I'll go back and look at the timestamps. Okay. Let me just clear this. You guys were the number 3 in the Lovely Ladies Tarot. roll the dice one more time for you. You got also the number 5. So 3 and 5 is 8. That could be a significant number. Fifth house, third house, eighth house could be significant this week. Please tell me about pile 2 and what's happening for them this week. You got the 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, I feel like we're talking about money for sure this week. 9 of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. I feel like we're trying to figure out what is our ideal lifestyle. Like, what do I need to flourish financially? I feel like you're looking at your, I wouldn't say books. So maybe you do have a business or something, but you're looking at what is the amount of money I need to live the life that I want. Okay, so you can make the adjustments of either cutting back some things, or do I need to pick up another job? Do I need to change jobs? If you do own your own business or you're some type of independent contractor, do I need to change more? Charge more. Yes, the TV just turned on. It is like, it just turns on its own for some reason. Hold on one second. Let me pause this. Okay. So, yes, that TV does turn on randomly at times. I think it's some type of timer. But anyways, I feel like that was significant in the fact that, like, that could be something you're looking at as far as your budget. Should I cut out some of these streaming services or switch over to just streaming only? Also, if this is about a business, you could be thinking about, how do I market myself better? Here with the 3 of Wands that came out, like, how do I get drum up more business for myself? Hermit and 4 of Swords. Yeah, you're doing a lot of contemplating what your next moves are, and it really feels like it's related to your finances or being able to live a certain lifestyle, or maybe you're saving up for a big purchase as well. Like, maybe you need a car, maybe you want to move, dream vacation. So you're trying to figure out this week how to make that happen. The Star, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like it's your time to shine. You're tired of asking for less. Maybe you feel like you want to increase. I really feel like you want to increase your money somehow, okay? You might not even want to cut back. You want to be able to keep the things that you love. What these truck noises are. But yeah, you really want to, Knight of Swords at the belt. Yeah, your mind, you're trying to slow down your mind and really think about what you need. The Moon, King of Swords. Yep, you're trying to think illogical, but also tapping into, what do I need to make me feel good? What do I need? Because maybe some of you do feel like you overindulge because of your emotions sometimes, and you want to change that. So you may be like an emotional shopper, and you want to figure out how to curb that, how to look at your finances logically. So you have 7 of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, you might get disillusioned about how much money you actually have, or you feel like you can afford more than you actually can. King of Cups. For some of you too, this could relate to or spill over into your relationships as well. Like, maybe for some of you, you only look for a man or woman who has finances. Like, that can do something for you, and then you end up in like a transactional relationship and you're wondering why. Or two, you're not vulnerable enough. You don't put yourself out there enough to allow the right person to come in for you. Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I really feel like we're starting from scratch on the budget. You may even be looking into taking financial classes because you know this is something that you were not taught in school or by your parents. So you're like, you know what? I need to start with the basics. I need to figure out how to better handle my money. Okay. The Fool. Queen of Cups. I feel like there could be somebody evil eyeing you, or somebody that's around you that makes you spend more than you need to. So you may have a codependent friend or family member. The Queen of Cups. So they could be a mother figure or somebody you look to as a mother figure. So it could be a grandmom or an auntie. But this very well could be like one of your good friends. Like maybe they're always like, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that. Like they talk you into doing all the bad things with your money. Or maybe you're trying to compete with them. Maybe they have more funds than you do and you try to keep up. So let's say they like to go have like expensive meals and you can't really afford them, but you go ahead and pay for them anyways, like you know, because you don't want to seem like you don't have it. But this is, I mean, you can't keep up with the Joneses, you know what I'm saying? It's going to, and I also feel like this is pulling on your self-esteem because you can't keep up. It's making you feel like you don't like you don't matter. So maybe you're comparing your finances to your worth. Yeah, Five of Swords. You're trying to seem perfect or that you're not struggling. Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're really putting yourself in the position of feeling this Eight of Swords, this stuck energy. But your true essence is the Queen of Pentacles. But you just need to arrange some things and be real with yourself about what you can and cannot do. Two of Cups, yeah. And also, it'll make your relationships better because I really feel like you're not able to fully enjoy your relationships or even be in the right relationships because you're keeping up this facade of somebody that you're not. What do I want to pull here? I want to clarify anything. Let me see. Yeah. So this says, no one makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. I was trying to ask, like, what, how does this person's relationships, like, how do they play into their relationships? What do their relationships make them feel? And I feel like you are so close lip on showing people who you really are. Like, you're like, I will take it to my grave before I show people who I really am. Which, that's not really good, because you're not getting genuine exchanges. But also, you're carrying so much shame, and I don't think you need to. I pushed you away because I do not want the responsibility. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is a child wound, maybe from a mom figure here that was coming out before. But I see you may have somebody codependent in your circle. Um, I feel like you indulge people or indulge your relationships um, because you felt pushed away by this mother figure because they didn't want to take responsibility of caring for you. Um, they could have dumped you off on other people. Yeah, because the Fool card, she's carrying, like, well, in most Fool cards, they're carrying like this satchel, this sack over their shoulder, like they're going on an adventure or they're running away. Like, this is making me think that you were kind of like just dropped off, and maybe your mother disappeared for many days or many weeks until you saw her again. It was like she could have been chasing money, she could have been chasing, relationships. It was like anything but being there for you. So this is showing up in your money and in your relationships with other people. You don't show up as yourself. Don't feel guilty for how I treat you. My ego is too big to care. Yeah. Don't feel bad or hold on to trying to get this mother figure to accept you, because they don't even see it. Okay, their ego is too big to see that how they treat you and how it's affected you in your life. Okay, they can't even see it. They're so far, have their head up their ass, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you don't matter to them. I'm sorry to say that, I know that hurts, but this person is very self-absorbed, okay? It's all about them and their feelings. Yeah, it says, there's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. You should go talk to somebody. I feel like this is big, okay? I feel like this is been very heavy and has been affecting a lot, okay, in your life. So let me clear this and see if there's any other messages for you. And then we will also pull an angel message to close it out. What else do you have to say for my pile 2, Spirit? Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups. 4 of Cups. I'm sorry, not Queen of Cups. 10 of Cups. Alright, let me read this again. Queen of Swords. 10 of Cups. 4 of Cups. I feel like you're going to be learning how to, and that makes sense with what we just read. Like you need to tap into your emotions right now. I feel like you come off as a Queen of Pentacles or a Queen of Swords most times, which either you're logical, you're a little bit cold, or you're just worried about money or just maintaining a certain look. But you're tapping into your emotions this week for sure. Maybe this mother figure triggers something in you this week that makes you get to the root of what's going on with you. Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Temperance. Yeah, you're healing your relationships. You're trying to bring in more balanced relationships. You may even be a known person that has multiple relationships at one time. Like you call yourself very free flowing, free going when it comes to relationships, but I think it's because you don't want to show this person or anybody too much of your real self. So it's easy, they don't really get to know you in depth because before it gets too serious, you're on to the next one type of feel. Empress, Eight of Cups, and Two of Wands. Yeah, like you tell people that you're self-sufficient, you're independent, I don't need anybody, I could walk away in a minute. Like you kind of boast on the fact that you are self-reliant, and you are. I do feel like you're very self-reliant, but you, it's out of a wounding. Like you don't let anybody in. Tower, Ace of Cups, and Knight of Wands. Yeah, anytime somebody even tries to pour into your cup or show you some love, you run away. Okay, you're like, oh, I'm off to my next adventure. Okay, and again, I feel like that's affecting your finances because I feel like there's something about you may even take a trip every time you break up with somebody because it's almost like, okay, I need to go off. I need to so for some of you, you even move. Like if you're in the same neighborhood with an ex and you know you're gonna run into them too often, you will pick up and go and move to a whole nother town so that you don't have to see this person. Very avoidant in your emotions. King of Wands. And I feel like you do run into people that want to be honest with you and be truthful and share something with you. But I also feel like you attract a lot of people who mirror you, who use you and then move on, or they only want one thing from you because that's the type of energy you give off. You're not willing to open your heart at all. King of Wands, Devil, Emperor. And I feel like you're very masculine in your energy no matter what your gender is. You don't allow that softness, that feminine side to show up at all. And you need that to attract money. Death. Yeah. You're ready to go through a transformation, and I feel like this mother figure or the issues you have with her is triggering something this week. The World. Yeah, you're closing out the cycle. Okay, Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're not gonna be able to run this week. And I don't know why. Maybe it's something like, it feels like it's a big mess this week. It's something too big for you to ignore. So you finally have to work on that healing, that part of you. Okay. Or maybe somebody said something to you that finally gets you to see what's going on. Three of Pentacles. It could be this. It could be this reading. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna go speak to somebody. I feel like this Three of Pentacles is giving me therapy energy. Yeah, or you may go talk to this mother figure and tell her how you really feel. She may not adhere to what you're saying, or may try to reject what you're saying, but I feel like you just need to say it. I feel like it's going to help you to get it off your chest, whether or not she accepts it or not. Okay, let's go give you an angel message, and we'll end it right here. Ground yourself. Give me one more, Spirit. And daydream. Yeah, I feel like that daydreaming is what I was talking about at the beginning of this reading. Like, you're going to be doing a lot of contemplating on your next moves and how to better your finances. But I feel like you're trying to figure out what it is that I want in life. Because I feel like a lot of what you've been doing has been out of this wounding, okay? You may not have been even choosing true things that align with you because you're working from this wounding, okay? That was the basis of a lot of stuff in your life. Ground yourself. When you detach from your awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Yeah. Daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your own thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, and ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Yes. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pile 2. Thanks for coming by and sharing your energy with me today. Please like, share, and subscribe. If this resonated for you, feel free to leave a comment, and I will see you at the next one. Okay, take care. Bye bye. All right, Pile 3. Let's clear this. You guys were the number 10. Okay, in the Wild Unknown Tarot. Let me go ahead and 1. So you got ones are very significant. You might be seeing 111, 11. Your first house could be very significant this week, which is the house itself. But it's how people perceive you, not necessarily how you perceive yourself. Ace of Wands, wow, which looks like what? A 1. Justice. Ace of Wands and Justice. I feel like something about you could be coming forward, but it's truth. People were unsure about something or heard something about you that is coming out that no, that was not true. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like someone was gossiping about you and they didn't even really know you. They just were going off of the way they were perceiving you or how you come off. Maybe the way you look, the way you dressed. Temperance. Yeah, they were causing an imbalance. This could be in your work Um, yeah, Three of Wands, Temperance. This could have been in your workplace. And because of this, you weren't really, I don't know if I want to say getting ahead in your work, but it was causing other coworkers maybe to be standoffish, and you didn't know why. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse, because there was a lie spread about you before people even got a chance to know you. Four of Wands. This workplace could feel like cultish, like there's like, or high school, like there's groups of people that always go hang out together, who always have lunch together. Very cliquish, that's the word I'm looking for. And you're not that type of person. So maybe they felt like you, I don't know, came off like snobbish or something because you don't want to you know, gossip or do the same things that they do. Yeah, Seven of Wands at the bottom. Like you created boundaries with these people early on, but it was because you already peeped the scene of what happens in this job, okay? But people automatically took that as you think they're better than them, or you weren't willing to or be open to having any relationships with your coworkers. And it's like, no, you were, but you just have them know, like, I'm not here. I'm not with the bullshit, okay? I don't like to come in and talk about people, especially people I don't even really know. I'm here to do a job. I'm okay with going out, the happy hour or go get lunch together. But I feel like you had to shut down somebody really early on because they came at you the wrong way, or you might even defended somebody else because they were talking about another coworker, so they automatically felt like you didn't want to be in their group or in their clique. Hierophant, Lovers, and Six of Swords. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, they almost looked at you like they couldn't communicate with you. Maybe you were like straight by the book, straight by the rules type of person. So now they felt like, well, let's not say too much around this person because they may go to HR or they may go to the supervisor, and say that we've been doing this or saying this. And that's not the case. You're not like no snitch or nothing like that, but you're just like, yeah, I'm not here to tolerate that type of workplace. Or you are the supervisor and you came in and told these people, like, things are going to be changing in the workplace. We're not doing certain things that the other boss did. I don't, I'm okay with you guys having a good time and all that, but I'm also here to make sure the work gets done. Okay? Ten of Cups. You're like, yeah, we can have a good time. We even have, like, I don't know, dress down Fridays, get out of work earlier on Fridays as long as all the work is completed. I feel like you were like, I'm actually a well-balanced boss, but because of the way you came in and like had to lay the law down for people, they just are kind of became standoffish at that point. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like, they're like, okay, this person's only about work. We can't have no fun around here when they're around, okay? So you started feeling like people were whispering about you behind your back and starting to create issues maybe because, workplace gossip and people, if one person doesn't feel like they want to follow the rules and they try to get other people to see their point of view, then you got other people that don't want to follow the rules. It can spread very quickly through a workplace, okay? About how coworkers feel about one another. It can be very high schoolish. Yeah, but I feel like this week this changes. Something happens, or maybe you say something, or somebody else says something to like, yeah, you know, this person is not like that. Like we need to like give this person another chance. Um, or you may find out who the real culprit is. Like there might be one person behind, you know, creating a smear campaign against you. Yeah, like your energy intimidated this person, so they turned you into a monster to other people because they didn't want you to be liked. Okay, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords. They didn't want you bringing people together and actually creating a community environment in the workplace. They like keeping things. Um, they're giving very much a bully energy. They like keeping things going. They like pitting people against one another. They like confusion. Okay, and you were coming in and trying to unite the people in the job. It seems like, and create a nice, caring work environment, but also about getting things done. And this person doesn't even care about getting things done. They just like keeping conflict and gossip going and pinning people against one another so that they get to look like maybe like the best worker. Like, I don't know. Something about keeping their position. So this could be another supervisor. Like maybe you're a supervisor, but they're a different supervisor. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Like they're manipulative. That's their way of conducting the work. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ever worked any type of retail or food service, you see a lot of that in those type of environments where you'll have one boss who, as long as everybody's doing their work, they're lenient. They don't, they don't hassle you. They're really nice. Everybody likes them. And then you have the other one who is just a dickhead or a bitch for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just mean. They always manipulate, or they try to pick favorites amongst the employees and treat them one way, but then don't let the other ones get away with anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's given those two different types of energies, and they don't like you because you're the one who shows care in the workplace. Okay, I'm getting heavy workplace with this. If this is a group of friends or family members, then apply it as needed. But yeah, this person does not like you because you're Queen of Pentacles. You're nurturing, you're caring. You bring in good numbers, especially if this has anything to do with sales or marketing. Like people just like you, and they're not likable. Yeah, 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Like people just like your energy. Also, the way you speak to people, you may speak to people in a caring manner, like you actually care about your coworkers or your employees if these people are under you. And they envy that. Yeah, they may be even scared you're going to get like a bonus or a raise over them. Emperor, King of Pentacles, Tower. Yeah, they're scared that maybe you'll get moved up and you'll become their boss as well. Like right now, I feel like you guys are somewhat on the same level. So if they're a supervisor, then you're a supervisor as well. But maybe you guys run 2 different departments and you work different shifts or something. Because I feel like you work with this person, but maybe you guys don't have to work together as much. But this person hears about the things that you're doing when you are on shift, and it just rubs them the wrong way. Okay. But yeah, they're scared that you'll get to be their boss one day, okay? And they don't want that. They would much rather be your boss. It's like they want to be able to control you somehow, but they can't, okay? Um, what do I want to pull? Let's see. I feel empty and hollow inside. Yeah, they don't feel like they have the same type of. I just feel you're a very attractive personality, and they don't feel like they have anything special about themselves, where you just seem to have like magic about you. Your energy is very draws people in. Yeah, I have feelings of anger inside me that need to release and explode before I explode. So this person may be going to have a blow up about you this week, because it's just they can't stand how much attention you get. I feel alone in the dark. Where is my light? Yeah, like where is my glow? Where is my energy that draw people in to me? I don't have that. It's just dark and cold and hollow. That's how they see themselves. I'm keeping secrets from you that I hope you don't find out. Okay, so they're hoping that you don't know that they've been one throwing the rocks and hiding their hands. Okay, because I feel like something has gotten back to you. That somebody's been saying something about you, and they don't think that you know it's them, but you know it's them. You're just waiting for them to slip up and tell on themselves, and that might be this week when they explode on you or explode about you. I have karmic debts, and my mask keeps me safe. Yeah. This person is they may have, you guys are running into one another for a reason. Like you are awakening this person to that they are wearing a mask, okay? That why they treat people certain ways. Because I don't think you're the first person they treated this way. But something about you is triggering them, okay? Okay, let's see what else we have. And then we'll close out with an angel message. You guys were pretty straight to the point. I mean, most of the piles have been today. The last one I had to pull a little bit more harder, I feel like, but you guys are straight to the point. And I kind of feel like that's your energy too. I feel like you're a straight up person. Like you just tell it like it is. And that's another thing that irritates this person, because they want you to be a liar, a thief, everything else that they probably are. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's like I feel like they're going to explode this week because they're so tired of pretending that. Because I feel like when you're around them, they pretend like they like you too, but they really don't. Like it's a fake niceness they have with you because they don't want you to pick up on how they really feel about you. But I feel like this week they're going to really show their true colors. Yeah, the Moon and the 6 of Swords. And I feel like after they have this explosion, they're gonna kind of have to like walk away with their tail between their legs type of feeling, because it's only going to, they think that they are exposing you, but really they're only exposing how they feel about themselves. Like it's like they're dealing with their own demons. Okay, I guess that's the best way I could put it. 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Death. Yeah, they're gonna realize that you really are who you are, and that, well, they might not realize this, but this is what should be their revelation. That you really are who you are, and you're not trying. It's not to. they feel, I just keep getting they're triggered by you. Like, I feel like they want to be you. They want to have this essence that you have about yourself. But and they're like, they just don't believe somebody could be as delightful as you appear, okay? They just really feel like you're lying, you're pretending to be something else. But I feel like something this week is going to make them realize, or maybe make others realize, that you are this person, that you're not what this person has said about you. Because when they snap, it's going to only their mask is going to fall. Yours isn't going to fall because you don't have a mask on. Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's all going to work in your favor. Whatever this is, this person was meant to be exposed at this time, at this place, by you. And you're not even intentionally doing it. It's just your own, just being around this person is going to set them off. And they're going to expose themselves. Eight of Swords, Magician. Yeah, they're going to be showing who the real victim is. Because I feel like they've been playing victim. Maybe saying that you did this to them, you said this about them. And none of it is true. It's just things that they've made up in their head because they're insecure. Three of Wands at the bottom. And it's only going to take you further. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised this person, if they don't get fired for this outburst, they're just going to quit because they just cannot take it. They cannot take them being seen for who they really are, and they can't take the fact that they're going to feel like you won, even though you were never competing, okay? Yeah, it's like they won't be able to get over it. They won't be able to stay in this place because it's just too embarrassing that everybody sees them for who they are now. Page of Cups, yeah, their immaturity, their childlike behavior, they're a bully, they're, yeah, just very, and also very emotionally unstable, it feels like. Like, this person has issues. Yeah, Seven of Swords. And the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person is a false leader. Like, if they are a supervisor or over some type of way of other people in this, you're going to find out that they're actually, a snake. That they're the fox. What's it called? The fox in the chicken den or something? Like, who keeps eating the chicken or the eggs and everything, and you're trying to figure it out when really one of the chickens is actually a fox, or it really is a snake. Like, I don't know. It's just given. This person is going to be revealed this week, okay, to everyone, because I feel like you already know, Kyle Free, that this person is like this, but everybody else is going to see this week. And I feel like they're going to get fired or quit because they can't, they just can't be seen in this light, okay? The mask is falling. So let me give you an angel message, and then we'll close it out. Notice the signs. Yep, you're noticing the signs, all right. Steady progress. Yeah. This person feels like you've gotten what you've gotten like, because you're a trickster in some way, or you cut the line in some way. But no, you really have been working hard, okay? You do the real work at this job, okay? um or you really work on yourself, and that's why you appear who you how you show up in the world is because you worked on yourself. You've met your shadow, and this person doesn't even know that a shadow exists. You know what I'm saying? um but yeah, I just feel like whatever happening is this week is for other people to see this person for who they are. I feel like I don't know if it's going to do anything for them, because I really don't even think they think anything is wrong with the way they move. And it's going to be confirming for you that you were right about this person, okay? Trustworthy and guidance. You received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving support for anything that you need related to this idea. Yeah, I feel like people are now going to see you're the trustworthy one, you're the true leader, and that they can they can just trust you and look to you for guidance like this, because they didn't know if they could, because they were somewhat believing what this other person was saying, okay? Or even if they didn't fully believe it, they just was like, okay, I'm not going to get involved in it because I'm not really sure. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. Yeah, like you show up to work with love and care in your heart. We can clearly see the contribution you are making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Okay, and then notice the signs is yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. I feel like this is letting you know that you did the right thing by controlling yourself around this person and not allowing this person to get to you. Because I feel like there's been times where this person has said something about you or tried to slight you, and you wanted to, jump them or put your hands around their throat. Like, I feel like you wanted to, like, you know what? I got something for you. But you listen to your guys, your spirit guides, and your angels or whatever, and was like, no, let us handle this. You don't do anything. Just know that we're taking care of it, okay? All right, so that's what I have for you today, Pile 3. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for coming past today and sharing your energy with me. And if you feel called to and you want to leave a comment that this resonated, that'd be great. If not, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. Pile 4. You guys got North Node. And you're the Mystic Soul Tarot. Roll the dice one more time. You got Uranus. So Uranus and North Node are Uranus is in Gemini right now. It's in the beginning degrees. So if you have North Node in Gemini or in the early degrees of a mutable sign, which is Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, or Pisces, they may be aspecting one another this week, and that's going to bring in a certain type of energy for you, okay? Please tell me about Pile 4. What's going on with them this week? 7 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Judgment. The 7 of Pentacles came out reversed, so I feel like you're coming out of some type of confusion about a group, or maybe you were on some type of joint project. This could be something to do with your work. maybe you're coming out of, some of you weren't sure if you were doing the right work. So you're coming out of this week knowing that you just were going through a difficult time, but yes, this is you're on the right path. That's what I want to tell you. There was some confusion whether or not you're on the right path, or maybe even dealing with the right people, but you are. You got Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're not going to have to worry about something after this week, because you have a for sure knowing that you did the right thing or you're on the right path. Nine of Swords, Two of Wands, Seven of Wands. Okay. I feel like because you have this knowing, you now can come up with a plan, with a goal, okay? What you can achieve now moving forward, okay? Yeah, it's giving me the world is yours. You can manifest what you need to manifest now, because you have a clearer knowing about something. Yeah, the Lovers, the Eight of Swords. For some of you, this could be about a relationship. Maybe they know whether or not you were with the right person, but this week you figure it out, like, yes, there's a sign or something that happens that you know, yes, this is my person. So now we can move on and make plans. Maybe you could get engaged, moved in together, get married, have children. I don't know what the next step in your relationship could be. Three of Wands, Page of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, you guys are planning your new beginning together. Or you could be planning along with Spirit what your new plan is, okay? It feels like you're coming out of a test or out of a challenge, okay? That was making sure that this, it's almost like Spirit was coming up on, let me challenge this person. If they can get through this, then I know that they are ready for this next step in their life. Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Yeah, that says like happy marriage, or coming together with family, or even getting blessed with some type of inheritance, or a business being passed along to you. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be getting some type of spiritual reward this week, for you working through this test or this hard time. Let's clarify this. Maybe this blue moon, full moon Sagittarius was significant as well. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you maintained through some type of hardship. You were, confirmation. You were patient with something or someone. So now you're getting a spiritual reward. Nine of Cups and Six of Cups. Wow. You're getting something that you always wished for. It's like something that you may have asked for years ago, maybe even from your childhood. Tower and the Page of Pentacles on the Hierophant. You could get some unexpected money. It's not going to be a lot because it's the Page of Pentacles. So maybe a few hundred, a few thousand, but not tens and 20s. Not tens. I was erasing that song about, what's her name? Excuse me, my brain fart. Okay. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it may be just a little bit of money. Four of Wands at the bottom. Maybe if you are about to get married or move in with somebody, it's going to help with that. So it's like a little bit of money to help you move forward. Page of Cups. And King of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is offering you something, like something emotional though. Again, if this is a love thing, they're offering you this gift of love. Maybe something materialistic, maybe a ring. But it's like, I'm offering you this small token of my love. So maybe they don't have a lot to give you. You know, they are the King of Pentacles. They're opening up to you now, okay? So if this was a lover, maybe now they're being more emotional about the connection and really tell you how they feel. 10 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they're letting you know that you are my wish fulfillment. You are my 10 of Cups. You are what I need in this world, in this life. The Moon. Yeah, they're spilling their emotions this week. Maybe they've been holding something back, like they needed to tell you, but they had to wait for the right time to tell you something. Eight of Cups and Justice. I feel like you're finding out that you did right by walking away from something or somebody. I also feel like you're gonna feel more balanced this week. If you haven't been feeling balanced, like emotionally, because this confusion was going on, you get the reassurance this week that you need to bring you back into balance. Like, you're not worried. I don't feel like you're worried about the future as much. Yeah, Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you were trying to figure out every which way how to become financially independent as well. Like, am I on the right path? Is this going to bring me the independence, the financial stability that I need? Or if this is a partner, maybe they felt like, oh my God, like, I can't ask this person to be my wife or my husband until I get financially stable. And maybe this week something comes in for them, so now they are able to be stable and they're able to offer you a future with them. But maybe they couldn't do that or didn't feel comfortable doing that because they weren't financially ready to take care of you, or maybe even to purchase a home or move in together. But yeah, that this unexpected income may also be helping with that. Let's pull some love oracle. You got Mind and Doubt. Yeah, so some of you were doubting whether or not you were in the right connection. Please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it and it's just making me doubt it too. Just have faith and know I will reach out to you when divine timing is right. Trust the process, my love. Everything is working out beautifully. Yeah, they're working on getting things together. It seems like behind the scenes to make sure they can show you. I feel like this person, stability is big for them. They want to have something to bring to the table. Not just offer you their love. They want to offer you everything: the love, the stability, be able to have meaningful conversation. Like, they want to offer you everything. Did I say something about the world is yours, or the world is, yeah? And that was reminding me of that song by I think it's Nas and Lauryn Hill, like If the World Was Mine. I think it's originally like some type of spin-off of Roberta Flack's song, I think, or so, I don't know. But like, yeah, it's giving me like, I want to give you the world. If the world was mine, I would give you this. Also, Luther Vandross had a song similar to that as well. Anyways, so mine, I want to take the honoring path towards you. So I am taking responsibility for my situation first. I'm coming forward to tell you how I feel. Did I tell you they're going to open up their heart? I know I have what it takes to make you mine. I'm ready for our new beginning. Okay, so yeah, this person. You got the Six of Cups here too. So this person could have been a past soulmate that maybe you guys had to take a break from one another. They had to get themselves together, or they had to figure out that they wanted this relationship. Or if this is you, vice versa, take it how it resonates. This week they're coming in, offering you something, and also telling you how they feel. Okay? Yeah, they're being transparent about everything. Maybe even past things that they've done that you weren't sure about. Maybe they're explaining why they did something. Maybe they're explaining why they had to like walk away from you for a little while. I don't know, but you're getting answers this week, and they're telling the absolute truth in it. Okay. You see right through me. You see the real me. That's why I can't hide anything from you. I struggle sometimes to look you in the eyes. You see right into my soul, and that makes me vulnerable. Okay? And then you got to hold me. I need to feel your arms around me. Things are not right in my world, and I'm longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so I know everything will be okay. Okay? I feel like that was them in the past energy. Like, they wanted to be around you. They wanted to feel your embrace. They wanted to hold you. They wanted to know that everything was okay in their world. But they didn't feel like they wanted to put that burden on you, it feels like. And that's why they stayed at a distance, okay? Even if you guys never broke up, you might have felt emotionally distanced from this person, and this is why they were trying to deal with their own issues. But they do want you, okay? They just had to get it together, I guess. All right, so let's clear this, and we'll see if there's anything else that needs to come out for you guys this week, and then we'll end it with an oracle message. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, it's really about divine timing with this group, and the time seems to be this week. Again, it's giving me something about this last moon, just triggered something here. Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess. I feel like some of you have known this was coming in very soon. Some of you may, have spiritual gifts, may have dreamt about it. King of Swords and Ace of Wands. Yeah, this King of Swords is kind of giving me that energy from the King of Pentacles from the last spread. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. That could. Dang. I don't know what part I was on, but what I was saying was you guys have to have a clean slate with this person, because you won't be able to go into this new energy, this new beginning, if you guys don't clear any past hurts or wrongdoings or ill feelings, and not work together and not fight one another anymore. Because something about you two, your futures are supposed to be intertwined, and I feel like it's on a spiritual level. It's not even just like, oh, we're supposed to be married or together forever, soulmates type of thing. It's something spiritual. Like maybe you guys have a spiritual mission together, may have spent other lifetimes together. You have the star, maybe the same star seeds, if you believe in that. The Sun and Justice, yeah, like you guys are here to clear some type of karma within the collective, okay? It could be ancestral karma, or just, yeah, it feels like you're here to clear something for the collective. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and Hierophant, yeah. Maybe tell your story. Maybe you guys have a story to tell. Okay, so yeah, that is what I'm seeing. Like you guys are here to tell your story, or tell other people how to persevere or something. Show them the way in some way. So if this is a love relationship, maybe you're supposed to help other couples or something. Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Or even just change what love looks like in your family line, maybe. Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Yeah, how to better communicate too, I'm getting. Yeah, it's something deeper going on here with this group or this relationship. Let me give you, I mean, you guys had North Node. I mean, that's like your North Star in life, what you're here to accomplish. Because South Node is lessons that you're bringing here that you already know. Okay, it's the knowledge that you already have to help you get to the North Node in this life. Let me get an angel message for pile 4. Ask, cleanse, and detox. Yeah, that's that part over here I was reading. You guys need to clear the energy within yourselves in order for you guys to move on, okay? With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious, sensitive body at your request. Will help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Yeah, give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Yeah, so this is like, and I felt like you guys had to get over some things, like some karmic things within you, before you could have this new beginning. But you have to leave that behind, okay? Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We've governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your response. Oh, excuse me, your request. So I feel like if you need help on this path or help in this relationship, because I kind of feel like you guys maybe didn't have examples to look at, or you just didn't know how to resolve this on your own, whatever this is. Or you didn't know if you were on the right path. But I feel like it was just saying, just ask us, ask your guides, ask your ancestors, ask spirit, like make the way, make the path clear. If this is supposed to be my person or my purpose in life, clear the path, make way for me to go along it, okay? Or show me the signs that I'm doing the right thing. And just wait for the signs to appear, okay? So yeah, that's what I have for you, Pile 4. Please like, share, and subscribe. If this resonated, feel free to leave a comment below. And thanks for stopping by and sharing your energy with me today. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.